I've built an analog joystick configurator and also added an XInput support. Let me tell you what this means and why I did it. Hello you guys. So why was this so critical to have this custom configurator made for the analog joystick? Originally I made it work with Vial, right? It still works, and the way you configure the analog joystick is over here. You choose one of the 5 buttons and you assign what you want to have there. This was a little bit of a hack to add this into Vial, but I managed to add this. The tricky part, Vial does not allow you to control properties of that analog joystick. They had to be hard-coded inside of the device on the board. And by properties, I mean things like dead zone, axis rotation if necessary, axis inversion, all that stuff that you normally see in UI related to joysticks. By adding that UI, now I can have that ability. I just do it in a different mini app. That, by the way, is also a web app, so it does not require you to download anything. You just go online and open a web page, connect your device to it, give access to it, and now you get to control a lot of things. And this is the basic stuff. I also have a bunch of stuff that helps me develop, so I keep it down here in the troubleshooting section and advanced settings. But I think people actually using it would not really need this much and would only be controlling dead zone and axis rotation, which works really well, by the way. And I think the coolest part about this web configurator is that when it's connected to your controller, it talks directly to it. So I don't know if you can see here on the display right now, it says gamepad mode. So when I switch this modes, you see it actually changes. So you don't even need to dedicate a button here if you're cool with controlling it from here. And you see it switched to keyboard mode right now. And these buttons showed up, and you see it allows me to use analog joystick to output keystrokes. And this is frankly an incredibly powerful feature that it does this, that you can control it with analog joystick, because it gives you ultimate compatibility. Pretty much any device that supports a keyboard can support this controller, and you can use analog joystick. To demonstrate real quick why this compatibility is so important and how it actually works in action. So this is my iPhone, right? I connected. It's in keyboard mode right now. The LED is working. And look at that. I'm just typing like a normal keyboard, but pay attention to the analog joystick. So you see, I can input into my iPhone with analog joystick because it outputs keystrokes. This mode is a really powerful thing. So when I first built it, I was optimizing it for this mode, for keystroke output for the analog joystick, because any video game on a PC would work with it out of the box, plug and play. But I also added these 2 modes, hybrid and gamepad. And this was more like an icing on a cake, because I know that in some games, if they do support it, it could offer some advantages, but this was more or less a hacky implementation where it required third-party application like AntiMicro installed on your PC and running at all times for this analog joystick to work as 360-degree movement. But now I actually implemented XInput support. So now it works natively on the device. It does not require anything. You just plug and play, and if your game supports a joystick, you can have an actual analog movement. So the 2 massive updates today is 1, now I have an analog joystick configurator, and 2, now it supports actual XInput in hybrid and gamepad modes. Does not require anything installed on your computer and can be configured in this web UI. And the configuration at the moment that is available is dead zone and axis rotation, which works across the board, across all these 3 modes. So if you apply it here, that's what you get. And most importantly, none of this is impacting the keyboard mode. So Vial continues to work as it worked before. I can just connect it as easy as this and enjoy all the powerful features that Vial offers. And you see, if I change this over here, usually I assign it to these keybinds. So you see, I changed them in there and they updated in here. So there's full parity between these two. And in the future, I think I might even be able to assign it right here from this app, still without breaking Vial. And here's a quick in-game test. So you see I have it plugged in and the mode is keyboard. It shows in here on the display and in the interface. I control it just like regular keyboard. And the beauty of this type of input is that you see, especially in Fortnite, when I'm moving forward and I want to run at a maximum speed diagonal, I can instantly switch without wasting time. So you see, I can sprint left and right pretty much instantly, just like I could on the keyboard. That's actually a major advantage compared to controllers. I think a lot of Fortnite players prefer this type of diagonal movement to the actual 360 controller. But if you do like the actual 360 controller because you prefer it in Fortnite, or there's some other video game that you play, look at that. I click once, it's changed to hybrid, and now I have actual controller movement. No additional software installed. Whatever your heart desires. Yeah, this is really powerful to be able to just switch like that in the middle of the game. I mean, honestly, I can see this being useful even when you're playing a specific game and change modes, like you change the type of vehicle, or you use a different character, or you navigate a menu. So I see a lot of applications for this. And as I just mentioned, it does not require to install anything on your PC. And yes, you can switch your modes here in this app, but again, you can also do it right here. I assign it to this thumbstick, but it could be any key or this layer or any other layers. And you see I can rotate through these modes right from the device without having to launch the app ever. So this has been a major firmware and software addition to the product, and I'm incredibly excited about it. Thank you so much for sticking around. See ya.